President Reagan was. So you're the president of me.
Okay.
Now you're sitting facing the President of the United States. What do you say to him? I couldn't think of anything to say. Finally, I said, God, oh no, I know. He had been president. He was now president no longer. This was a dinner date for the ex-president, Ronald Reagan. So I said, gosh, Mr. President,
yes,
you must be so relieved that you're not the president anymore. You don't have all the world's problems on your shoulders. You can relax. And I'll never forget his answer. He looked at me with his eyes wide. He said, no, I loved being president. He said it just like that. I love being president. I'll never forget.
Then you would have been like, oh, well, bummer, that's not going on anymore then. You passed the salt.
Then I had a thing with President Bush.
Which one?
He was giving an award to, who's that girl who always played with Errol Flynn? She always co-starred with him. Well, I don't remember her.
Lady.
3 names. I don't remember her name. But anyway, he was giving it a showbiz awards to certain people. I was getting one, and that woman was getting one. She was now an older woman. So anyway, he gave her award first. He put a thing around her neck with a little plaque, and he gave her a kiss on the cheek. Then it was my turn. So I walked over to him, and he put the thing around my neck with a plaque. And I don't know what made me say it, but I said, I hope you're not gonna kiss me too. And he started laughing, and I started laughing, and some photographer took a picture of us, and I have it in my office back wherever the hell my office is. Of the two of us standing there laughing, and if anybody had seen the picture, they'd think we were like old friends, but it was only a 1-minute thing. I said, I'm not gonna have to kiss you too.
So
anyway,
then you guys had to make out. Did you have any interaction with Frederick Wortham? And Frederick Wortham was the psychiatrist who came up with the seduction of the innocent in the 1950s, who said comics are bad. It was what led to the creation of the Comics Code. Yeah, led to the Comics Code Authority. What was that period of time like, and what was going on in comics, and was this guy just a fearmonger? Like, what was the situation?
Well, this guy Wortham was a psychiatrist, and he decided comics were no good for kids. And he got a lot of publicity by doing interviews with newspapers and radio shows, telling parents that their kids shouldn't read comic books. And I was heartbroken because, believe it or not, that man had written a book years before about a young boy who had murdered his mother.
Oh my God.
A young boy, there was something wrong with him. Somehow or other, I read that book as a kid. And it was a beautifully written book, a real detailed case study of what caused the boy to go crazy that way. And now to find out that the man who wrote that book, which was beautifully written and interesting, was on a crusade against comics. I couldn't believe it. But he turned into a real nutcase, and he bothered the publishers for a year or so, and then he drifted away, and I don't know what became of him, but comics are bigger and better than ever, so that shows what he...
Yeah.